Hi guys, welcome back. So, an England training squad is out. It is just that, a training squad. It's going to be revised in a few weeks because there's no Exeter players, no Bristol players, Sale, Harlequins, or indeed Saracens. But they're just going to have a look at a lot of young players, a lot of players that have just on the fringes as well, who might not have got into a normal England squad. So, good opportunity. And they've rested Ford Youngs and May as well, as Eddie Jones said he probably would. So anyway, 21 uncapped players here. They all deserve to be in. I'm not sure all of them are going to make it through to the main squad, not at all. And I don't think all of them have the potential to become world class, but there's certainly some here that deserve to be in. But I'm just not quite sure they're going to make it. But you never know. Sometimes you find a gem there that you weren't quite sure you had. So I'm going to talk about some players. I want you guys to fill in the gaps, tell me about some of the players I've missed out, and also any extra information that you have on them. So, players of note for me, Josh Bassett, I'll start with him. He's just got better and better with age. He's 29 now. To be honest, it's probably a bit late for his England career, but certainly over the past 5 years of watching him, he really has improved. He must have worked so hard on his game, just an all-round player now. Worked his way, to a regular starter as well for Wasps. Joe Thokanasiga, another winger, very dangerous player. But the other danger is, if he doesn't get into form with England, show that he's got the all-round quality to play for England now, he may miss out. Young players like Ollie Hassel-Collins may come in and kind of fill that power winger slot. We know he's had potential. He's been struggling with a knee injury after the World Cup. He's got a few defensive issues to fix out, etc. But no, he's got that physical potential, but it's a big chance now for him to take that. We've got another skill 15 in there, Tom de Glanville. There's a lot of good 15s around at the moment, good young 15s to fill that slot. A lot of competition for him. Where I think there isn't a lot of competition and an area of relative weakness for England is that 12 slot. At the moment, Owen Farrell's kind of the only guy to go in there. They need to find more 12s. I've suggested Piers O'Connor might come in. As Devoto from Exeter is the one I'm thinking of as well, might come in. But Max Ajomo, for the future, he's still very young, is another skillful all-rounder 12 who could be another ball player, plus a lot of good running threat as well. So that's interesting. We see Dingwall in there again, class all-round player. I don't know if he has quite the physique for the international game, but we'll see. He's certainly a great leader, great all-rounder. He's going to be great for Northampton, that's for sure. Two more backs before we move on to the forwards. The scrum halves in there are interesting, especially the slightly older ones. Robson and Spencer, they're class for their clubs. Absolute class for their clubs. We know they need to probably step it up a tiny bit for England. Robson's done fairly well when he's appeared for England. I want him to completely own it and really show that he is a class act. I think both of those guys do have the potential to be high quality internationals. But if they don't grab that opportunity now, the younger generation of the likes of Randall and Quirk may come up and take it off them before they've noticed it. In the forwards, two number 8s there, Callum Chick and Tom Willis had really good seasons. Tom Willis has particularly had a very impressive back end of the season. The number 8 slot may well open up fairly soon. We need number 8s anyway, so those two are definitely worth watching. I know I'll probably back Tom Willis to make the full squad actually. On to Ted Hill, big number 6. We need big number 6s. He could even fill in at second row. At the moment we've got second rows filling at number 6 to get a big number 6, but he's going to be very useful in the future, I think. The likes of Martin, we've got Munger in there as well, young second rows, because there's going to be a big exodus of second rows soon as they get older, the likes of Laws, Launchbury, etc. We need second rows to go alongside a Toje, so got to look at some second rows. Genji and Underhill need to step up and be leaders in this squad, so in this training squad and maybe the full squad as well. It's their time to shine. Certainly Genj, great form from his club, needs to take it into the international stage now. And like I said, loads of players I haven't mentioned. Let me know what you think of the ones I have mentioned, and also fill in the gaps where I haven't, and which ones do you think should stay in the full England squad when we get that final list. Okay guys, I will catch you next time.